Well, hi there guys and welcome to another video. Hi wife.
Hello, husband.
We are in Waldorf, Maryland. Now, you wouldn't leave quite as big a pause, would you?
You wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
No. How big a pause would you leave?
Maryland.
Yes, indeed. That place where cookies come from. You know it. So it's Sunday.
Sunday.
We arrived here on Saturday.
Yesterday.
That's yesterday, as you would say. Probably not yesterday for you. We took a airport taxi from Bournemouth to London's Heathrow Airport, where we boarded an American Airlines plane.
Yes.
It had been the plane had been delayed a day, but fortunately we weren't supposed to be on the previous day's flight.
No.
Some of the people on the plane were. Captain apologised profusely. We flew to Philly, you would say Philadelphia. That's where the soft cheese comes from. And we then got a connecting flight. It was quite a rush, wasn't it?
It was a rush. We had very little time.
But we made it.
We did make it, yes.
But we did have to pick up baggage and then re-clear security.
Yes.
Which went well.
Yes.
And then we got to... It was an American Airlines flight, but it was operated by... Piedmont Airlines or something. That was an Embraer.
Embraer, yes.
It's very small. And that flew us to... Richmond, Virginia. That's where the tobacco comes from. And that was a very short flight.
It was. About 35 minutes in the air.
Indeed. And then we got a rental car from...
Enterprise.
And it's a Chevrolet... Trailblazer, which is a compact SUV.
Yes.
Right? And we drove that over a bridge. Over the Potomac River, as people will know for that particular journey. Yes, and have been staying at an Airbnb. And we had a breakfast at the IHOP this morning.
We did go to IHOP.
And now we're at what mall?
St. Charles Town Center.
The St. Charles Towny Centre Mall.
Yes.
Yeah, well that's what's happened so far. Let's see what happens next. We're just approaching a junction. We're about to turn onto a road with a funny name, and I thought I'd share it with you.
In a quarter of a mile,
that's right.
Continue straight onto St. Charles Parkway.
It was called Matterwoman Beantown Road. Don't know if you saw that, but it was. This is an Airbnb in Waldorf, home of the salad, Maryland. We can approach it. This is a lovely road, Bethesda Drive. Very pleasant, very tranquil, very serene, I would say. Serene if you exclude the cacophonous sound of crickets or cicadas or grasshoppers or whatever it is that's making the sound out here. So this is the main door. It has a dual door situation going on, one of those outer doors and an inner door. The outer door is vicious. It's on one of those auto closing boys. Well, it's actually a pair of them, and they will smash you to smithereens if you are in the way of them. And then there is a pathway back here, which I almost fell off. A pathway that goes to a rear garden area. But I'm here at the gate, and it occurs to me the gate is bolted, so I will use the power of teleportation to transfer myself to the other side of the gate. Such teleport. So this is the rear garden, and in the rear garden, well, to start with, we have the rear entrance to the Airbnb down these stairs. It's an Airbnb of 2 floors, as you will see later. So Oh, there's a random padlock on the ground here. Not quite sure where that came from. So, as we walk down through the garden of this Airbnb, there's something that seems to be set up for what I seem to believe people call Instagram moments, which sounds like an awful, terrible, terrible thing that I don't want to acknowledge is a thing. And it's this lovely, in inverted commas, heart-shaped item with some seats behind it. Some kind of shed there, presumably for garden maintenance implements, I couldn't tell you. There's a swing here for presumably very short people. There seems to be some kind of net sport based area here. I don't really know my sports, but there's a net, there's a ball for the playing of that sport, so I don't know what that's all about. There's a garage entrance over there, don't really know anything about the garage. And then we have this rather fabulous deck region up here, some kind of balcony work, and this rather hefty, and I do enjoy this, piece of air conditioning paraphernalia. What a pain! It's great. It's good. There's vents all over the place, and I'll be honest with you, it is cool. It works. It is nice. But yes, this is the balcony area. Anyway, I'm going to now teleport all the way back to inside the front door that we saw earlier. Teleporting really is rather handy. I can certainly recommend it. Well, here I am inside the front door. Behind the front door, one sees some stairs down, which we will return to later, and also some stairs up, which we will take now. Now, these stairs are fairly ordinary communal garden stairs that you might find in any location with stairs, unlike the balcony stairs out the back, which are built to very old standard. They're not very standard, actually quite difficult to get up and down. So when we get to the top of the stairs, the first thing we see behind us is a lounge room, a fairly standard lounging area. It has a fan on the ceiling, it has a big sofa array, it has what seems to be a fireplace, and a reasonably sized television. Runs Google TV, but it seems to be rather underpowered, certainly slow to do things in the menus. Some kind of unspecified closet here in this hallway, a lavatory and shower facility in here, fairly standard. There's a bedroom here that my wife and I have chosen to occupy. Bed, etc. Another television, van, closets, the usual. And there's another bedroom facility over here, which has a smaller bed, and another television, smaller closet, all fairly humdrum, run-of-the-mill. We go to the other end of this corridor, and we have a kitchen area, and yes, fridge and things you would expect to find in a kitchen. Normal kitchen stuff. And a very well laid out table here. The balcony that I pointed out, that I mentioned the stairs of, is through this door. So let's go and have a look. The problem with teleporting is that although it looks very quick on camera, it actually takes hours for the teleport to complete. So I've missed most of my day today. But what that does mean is it is now night time out here on the balcony. And so the garden that was previously bathed in sunlight is now bathed only in, well, these lights. Anyway, yes, so this is the balcony. It is fairly spacious, I guess. It has a big seat, a couple of small seats. It has barbecuing facilities, which I haven't used. But yes, it's a balcony. Now, to save me walking back through the house, I thought, even that down there is the downstairs door, I might just teleport down there to show you the downstairs. So, teleport Inc. Actually uses a lot of mana as well, all this teleporting, so I'm getting a bit tired out. So, inside the lower door, we have an area with another microwave and another sink and another cooking area. Some sort of cupboard here that appears to be locked off to guests. I assume there's something involving electricity or water or something utilitarian in there, I'm going to guess. Then we have a washer and dryer of a traditional American style and scale. Love to see that. Another big fridge, they're not quite as big as the one in the kitchen. And then if we, now we're back at the bottom of those stairs from the main door that we saw earlier. On this side, another bedroom of substantial scale, and there's a mirror, lots of mirrors around here actually, and then another a cubby region here with a chair. Then coming out of big bedroom number 2, we pop across the hallway on the other side, and we see another cupboard that is also closed off to Airbnb guests with storage written above it, probably cleaning tools, I'd guess. Then we have another bathroom over here. This one has an actual bath rather than just a shower, and other usual bathrooming facilities. Then we have, I don't know what I'd call this, perhaps an entertaining room, where you might entertain. So this room has a bunch of stuff about there. Has a scoreboard up here, if you fancy playing a traditional game of Wi-Fi. It has a table where you might play your table games. It has a traditional darts board, you would say dart board, for traditional darts, such as cricket. More fiery things, and yes, another lounging area with a substantial television and a slightly smaller lounging facility, and then a doorway there to the garage, again not accessible to guests. So yes, that's the Airbnb in Waldorf, home of the salad, Mary Land. I don't know where I'm going to teleport next. Let's try a random teleport. Might not work. I think you're right. I think we missed it.
We missed Hanover, mate.
I just got my camera out so that I could record something, and it took me so long to get it out of my pocket that we missed it. We just passed through Hanover, Virginia.
And we just passed Meachop's Creek.
Guten Morgen, Hanover! What did we decide to make in Hanover?
Pretzels.
Pretzels, that was it. Pretzels. Not this Hanover, I don't think. I think it's like Hanover, New York or something where they make the actual pretzels. But anyway, Hanover. Oh look, Hanover County Courthouse Park Complex. Okay, there was still a bit of Hanover left. But yeah, that was it. That's Hanover. Guten Morgen. What a great teleport. Well, that one actually took until the next morning, but that's probably reasonable because it equates to a 2-hour drive. Anyway, I'm now back in Richmond, the man who's sometimes out of his room again, Virginia. Well, it's the Richmond Airport Hotel, which apparently is in Henrico, Virginia, according to the evacuation plan. This is a 4 Points by Sheraton, which is a Marriott brand, and I'm in room 207. And off to my side here is a fairly standard lavatorial facility. This water closet, David, has a standard toilet and shower bath combien, and as you would expect, a fairly sizable mare. As we then go back to the main corridor, notably, there is a door here, an optional door in case you wish to reserve 2 rooms and flow between them. There is some kind of storage action going on. Then into the room proper, another mirror, the controls for the air conditioning. It's currently 68 degrees Fahrenheit in here. I don't even know what that is in centigrade. I just set it to a low number, but I've turned it off now because I'm recording. There's a bed, imagine it. This light works fine. That light sometimes flickers in a very gritty industrial zone manner, but it doesn't really stay on. Telephone. Then there's a television of substantial size here, and a desk area. Oh, this is a hall. You would say howl from Walmart. You would say Valmar, and yes, includes crystal meth and the Walmart house brand equivalent of crystal meth, and some highly concentrated liquid crystal meth, and a variety of other random products. Then a desk area where I have my laptop deployed. I've deployed my handy travel plug configuration, so that I have my 4 UK plugs connected to a US plug. Though I only have one thing plugged in, so a standard adapter would have done fine. Chair, there's a bit of art, there's actually an outdoors as well, imagine it if you will. And this outdoors, I did see a gentleman with a ride-on mower down there before, but this outdoor is mostly tree, and I can confirm that out there, again, it does sound like a ridiculously over fake insect sound situation going on all the time. Anyway, that's some accommodation touring done. No more teleports for now. Thank you. Well, while my wife and I were at the Walmart, I think it was the Walmart, we did also visit a Food Lion and a Publix. She noticed a Monster variant that I'd not had before. It is Monster Energy Ultra Blue Hawaiian. I don't know what makes it blue or what makes it Hawaiian, but it is ultra, so it is a 0 sugar beverage. Monster Energy without any energy. Let's have a quick look at the words on the back of the can here. Whether you are in beast mode, vacay mode, or just chillin' island style, Ultra Blue Hawaiian will fire you up to be your best. I'm not going to read all of this. Something about tiki twists and Polynesian flavors and shakas flowin'. Okay, let's just open it up and see what we've got, shall we? Listening carefully. Oh, that's a classic can opening sound. Nothing new about that. Let's try and get some aromas. I can glean nothing from the aromas. That's good to know. I will be in for a big surprise. No, not even a clue what I'm going to be tasting when this goes in. Okay, well, let's just get on with it then. So without further ado, that's a Monster Energy Ultra Blue Hawaiian, a 16 flaws can, going in. Really not sure what makes this blue. I mean, I know for some reason in America raspberry is blue as a theme, not red as a theme. So it could be raspberry infused. I don't know. There's a reason I shouldn't do food or drink reviews, and it's because I have no way to turn into words the experiences. Also, I have absolutely no taste. I find the food that most people find very uninteresting interesting. And I don't like nice foods. Well, I know what that flavour is. I mean, it's perfectly acceptable. But then I've said that about many a beverage that people haven't enjoyed, so it could be absolutely awful. Yeah, would I say it's blue? I most certainly would. I don't know about Hawaiian. I've never been to Hawaii. Can't think of a reason to go to Hawaii, but that doesn't mean I won't. But yes, it's a Monster. I'm sure it satisfies all the caffeine requirements of a Monster, and I don't find it unpleasant. I just took it out of the fridge here at the 4 Points by Sheraton, and the fridge is nice and cool. So if I was reviewing a 4 Points Sheraton fridge, I would say yeah, excellent fridge, highly recommended. They're probably cheaper just to buy your own fridge rather than take a hotel room to use their fridge. But I guess if you're visiting here so that you can pick up a Monster Ultra Blue Hawaiian, you probably do need a hotel. So in terms of hotel reviews, yes, this scores very highly. In terms of beverage reviews, it scores entirely neutrally. Well, I'll definitely drink the rest of it. Make of that what you will in terms of a review. That's about it. Hi, mate.
Hi, mate.
I hear you came to Richmond to get a bit of work done.
I have had some work done.
And who were you getting your work done by?
A tattoo artist named Teresa Sharp.
And how did you become familiar with Sharpay?
I have been aware of her work for many years. Yeah, since early 2000s.
Excellent. And what piece of work did you have done?
So she has a piece of art which is very spooky, kind of a seance kind of vibe, with a big ghostly shape, and I said that I liked it, and she wanted to do something similar for me, and so I have from here, see it peeking out, up to here, that's my hip, basically, a woman who has conjured some spooky stuff, and now she is scared and doesn't know what to do. And then eventually on the back, there will be the things she should be scared of. Yes.
Yes, and you've had all the outline done on the front.
All of the outline of the front is done, yes.
And that took quite some hours.
It took about 5 hours. Once the actual tattooing started, 5 hours.
And what hurt the most?
The knee.
The knee.
The knee and the ankle.
And you'll be coming back for how many sessions to get it all finished?
5 or 6.
5 or 6 visits. And those are 2 days
Back
each
to
time?
back. Yes, back to back.
So like what, 6 to 8 hours a time each day?
Yes.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It's a lot of commitment to coming back here to
Richmond.
Yes. Maybe you stay in this hotel again.
This is a nice hotel. I do like it.
It's a shame that the bar and restaurant isn't open.
Yeah, no, it's only open for breakfast, and after dinner the bar opens. Yeah.
Because we've left our room at 1 o'clock and our flight isn't until
7.
7. Because we'll walk around a bit.
Yes.
Mate,
Debbie.
you've played Deus Ex Human Revolution.
I have now, yes.
You have been Adam Jensen.
I have, yes.
Now, what do you suppose Adam Jensen would do if confronted with this visage on the side of a building?
You would punch it.
He would punch it.
Yeah. bus right through it.
And it would probably provide them with some advantages, perhaps avoiding some enemies.
Oh yes,
Now, we just stayed at this hotel, didn't we?
we did.
4 Points by Sheraton.
Yes.
And do you suppose we could have avoided paying a nightly room rate had we just smashed through that wall?
Perhaps it could have been an alternative entrance that we didn't consider.
Well, maybe next time you're here, you'll smash through that wall. We're back, mate.
We're back.
And you can see we're in the car. I mean, it might feel like maybe we're driving back from the airport. We're not. We got back, like 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. And it's at least another 2 or 3 days till we're off again. But yes, we recorded some stuff. One of the things we didn't really capture much of was our, eating.
We did not capture us eating, no.
Yeah, and we did the normal amount of eating, but of course it was all at restaurants.
It was all restaurants, so it was all exceptional.
Yes. I remember our first night getting there when we arrived in Waldorf, Maryland. We got an Uber Eats, did we not?
We got a Popeye on Uber Eats.
Now, what did we get?
We usually get the strips, like the spicy tenders. But they had a 2-for-1 on the sandwich. And we had never tried the sandwich, which is somewhat new as of pre-COVID.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be any more than 5 years old.
No. But we hadn't tried it, and so we tried it, and it was absolutely delicious.
I agree. I would definitely get it again, and we should get it again in a few days when we're next over there.
When we're next over there.
Yes.
Yes.
Good, yes. And then the next morning we went for an international house of pancakes.
We did have an IHOP, yes.
And what did you get?
I got pumpkin spice pancakes, yes. Because when you go to IHOP, you get pancakes.
Yes, and I got an omelette, because when I go to IHOP, I don't get pancakes.
You don't like pancakes?
I don't like pancakes.
How strange.
It is strange. But yes, I remember my omelette, and I think it was good. I don't commonly take a breakfast, and so when I'm on holiday I like to take a breakfast. Though it does sometimes cause me to become really tired first thing in the morning, right before starting my day's events, but that's okay. It didn't. What did we have for our next meal?
So we went to the mall in Waldorf, didn't we?
We did go to the mall. That was a nice mall.
It was a nice mall.
And it had a food court.
It had a food court, as all good malls do.
And you went to some knockoff wannabe Pandarin, didn't you?
Yeah, Panda Express, but not Panda Express.
Yes. And what did you get?
Some knockoff orange chicken, I am sure, and other things, possibly with some vegetables in them.
And I got a sparrow.
You did get a sparrow.
And I got a strombolio.
Stromboli, yes.
It was a good sparrow, that. I enjoyed that. That evening, was that Sonic's?
That was Sonic. We got our cherry limeades,
Yes.
which we only drank one of.
Yep. And hot dogs, obviously.
Hot dogs, corn dog, yes.
And that was, as you'd expect of a Sonic. Then the next morning,
That was when we drove to Richmond.
we drove to Richmond, Virginia, that's right. I went to the Waffle House.
Waffle House, yes.
And I had some kind of hashish, eggy, meaty action.
It was a bowl. I think they call it a bowl.
A Yui bowl, yes. And you had the same but with something...
With grits, yeah.
With some grit,
Yeah,
yes.
the same thing but with grits.
Absolutely. And what else did we have that day?
So I went for my first session with Teresa Sharp.
Yes, you did. So I was by myself.
You were alone for lunch. And we got a Olive Garden for dinner.
We got Olive Garden for dinner. Yes, indeed we did. My first ever Olive Garden experience.
It was good, was it not?
It was certainly better than adequate. I
Yeah.
did not disenjoy it, and I got to eat some of the leftovers from it the following day.
Yes.
What did we eat the following day?
I think we went to Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, yes, the place with the restaurant with built-in shop,
Yes, gift shop out front.
which
Yeah.
I have been to one in Las Vegas before, so I was familiar with it. I think I got just generic breakfast stuffs,
Yeah.
sausage patty, bacon. You got grits again.
Grits again.
I
always.
did enjoy some of your grits, that was nice. Okay, and then you had your second day of actual tattoo work,
Actual tattooing, yes.
full leg bishop,
yeah.
and
Then we got a Little Caesars for dinner.
a Little Caesars. And I think was that my first ever Little Caesars?
It was your first ever Little Caesars.
I've wanted one for so long because report of the week, he loves a good Little Caesars, and
Yes.
it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Didn't really eat much of it.
I mean, pizza is very bready. I get full very fast.
That's true. And then that was it. And then the next day we came home,
Yes,
and we did have an Applebee's at the airport.
we
at
did have an
Richmond.
airport Applebee's.
Yes, which didn't settle very well in my stomach.
No, it's not great for you.
Not for me.
Not for you. It was fine for me. I mean, it was a weird restaurant. They had blocked off the majority of the restaurant. They had maybe 8 tables.
They blocked off the bit that people would want to be in, which is
Yeah.
the view of the
The
airfield.
runway, yeah.
Yes, indeed. So, their choice, I guess. Yes, and then I obviously didn't eat on plane, and that was kind of it. But one thing I will say, just as an aside to the food commentary, is that the airport was proper quality at Richmond, in that it was deserted.
It was quiet and it was small. Yeah.
And they had 2 hall-like security things going on, and we were the only people in the entire of security.
Yeah.
So like, there was no
No rush.
pressure to rush it,
No.
and the person was really just fine, and it was just there
It
was
was easy.
quadruple the number of securities. Well, no, probably 8 times the number of security staff that there were us.
Yeah.
And it was, we didn't have to take laptops out of bags, and we didn't have to remove shoes, and it was just good.
It was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much the trip, isn't it? I mean, we also got to experience Philadelphia Airport, which is not as pleasant.
No, I do remember Philadelphia Airport going back more than going there because we were so rushed on the way in to get our bags, recheck them, go back in through security and everything. So yeah.
Yes. Well, that's pretty much the trip in summary. As I mentioned, we are back in the US in just a couple of days. This video clearly is not going to get produced between now and then, so I guess by the time you're watching this video, we're back from the next trip, but you won't have seen a video about that either, so you can look forward to that in another couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Never here, are we, mate?
No, we're always gone, it seems.
Always gone.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you found it interesting and informative. Is there anything we'd like people to comment on today?
What is your favorite breakfast restaurant in the U.S.? Is it Waffle House, IHOP, Denny's? We didn't go to a Denny's this
We
time.
did not, no.
Rare.
Favourite breakfasting restaurant in the US.
Yes.
Or, if you don't travel to the US, maybe let us know what your favourite local breakfasting restaurant
Yes.
is.
Just breakfast in general.
Or
What
if you
do
don't
like?
restaurant your breakfasts, then what you prepare in the privacy of your own mansion.
Mansion, yes.
Well, that is about all we've got time for now. We are currently driving the car to drop it off before we go on our next holiday. Yes, we will look forward to seeing you in the next video. But until then, guys, there is very little more for me or for you
Or for me.
to say, except, well, you don't have to look up and to the side because you're driving.
I am
You can
driving.
Carry on
Okay,
looking forwards.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I would not be able to drive a car looking like this.